Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is...
After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10.
Down. 10 2 stop. Shoot.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And they're set up in a golden... the 10-yard line. Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off. The first down on a 13-yard run. First and 10. Back to throw. And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Gonna look deep for Wilson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Second and 10. And that is incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're saying.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Now he's forced out right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still fourth down. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet, they're going to go for it on fourth. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Well, this is caught by Williams. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion, and defensively pure frustration. Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores, and you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Credit the sack to the Oregon Duck, DeForest Buckner. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. They'll look to throw here. Forced out to his left. He may try and run for this. And they're going to get him down well short of the first, as he can only get this to the 30. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a first down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that way.
So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half.
Ready. 30 base.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. The intended receiver there, Kenyon Drake. And that'll bring up second down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Adrian Colbert, he was right there in coverage.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. On the return is Pettis. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Niners will go on offense. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Complete to his running back, Kenyon Drake. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Looking to throw. It's complete. Stills. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week of the regular season. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down. They'll set up a throw. He dumps it off to Drake. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll make it a second down. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3. Complete. It's Henry. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 4 yards the pickup. First down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
He'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Now back to throw. And complete. This is Albert Wilson. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. He'll look to throw. And he completes it to Wilson. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They'll run. It's Drake. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Goal line offense, something they've really been emphasizing in practice lately. Now they have a chance here to put all that hard work to use. They'll set up to throw to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Covers that time by Aaron Colvin.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
It seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Adrian Colbert, he was right there in coverage. So 3rd and goal, and the 49er faithful making some noise for their defense. They're going to look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Tavecchio puts this one through, and they are on the 3. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. Drake will start the drive on the ground. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down. Those are the type of runs that we did not see from him in the first half, but a good start to the 3rd quarter.
And I know what everyone's thinking that's watching this. They did a great job adjusting at the half. Oftentimes you don't make adjustments. You just dial into your game plan a little bit better, and maybe they're starting to make some headway.
Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They'll run with Drake. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. They'll drop the throw. And Stills bringing it in. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Sheldon Day picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's 1st and goal. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Steps away to his left. He'll try and he will score. Touchdown, Miami. It's their quarterback. It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the 3rd quarter. They'll start the drive with Drake. Oh, he's got some breathing room. That good for 22 and a first down. What did you see there on the defensive side? What allowed that good-sized run?
Well, they were in a cover 2 alignment, which means your 2 safeties are back away from the line of scrimmage. So if you can match up your blocking at the line, at the point of attack, there's usually some room, a big gap between that 2nd level and 3rd, and that's what they were able to exploit.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. From the gun, it's Drake. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stop that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And Stills over the middle. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the third quarter. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was looking to go back to Stills. That'll bring up second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. 2nd and 10. Dancing to his left. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeForest Buckner able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On play action, they'll throw. Being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now Drake. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
A run there on first down and a pretty good one at 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. On 2nd down, it's Drake. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch victory.
On first down, Drake. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a pass here caught by Hunter Henry. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march up another 15 against your squad.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll make it 2nd down.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit?
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Here you go. 60 outlaw. 56 is Mike. 56 is Mike. Deep grip.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. This secondary as a unit, they've worked really well together in this one, especially late.
A lot of cohesiveness, a lot of communication, and some great athleticism. They're playing so well now, a nickname is sure to follow. They got the
So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. They'll run on 1st down. Drake, and they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. A running play on 1st down, and it turns into a fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he finds Stills, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Eluding the pressure right. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And he will be out of bounds here with zeros on the clock as this ball game is over. Well, partner, still a head-scratcher to me how this one ended, down 3. I just thought, no matter the situation, you're in a spot where you can kick that field goal and go to overtime. Why not do it?
And this is where I think the analytics guys are going to continue to get more and more traction in the league. We've talked about different people now saying, I need a game management coach, someone in the booth to take the emotion out of it. Did they lose track of where they were on the clock, right? Did they lose track of where they were on the field? Was it makeable for their kicker? All those things come into play here, and it turns out they don't get it done.
So for the Dolphins, they did what they needed to do. They split their first 2 road games of the year, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, they'll drop to 0-2, and they'll try to get back on track next week as they head up to Orchard Park to take on the Buffalo Bills. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody. Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. A first carry for Kenyon Drake. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. A check on the numbers for Kenyon Drake last week. 14 carries, 92 yards.
Well, this is where it becomes a challenge for the offensive coordinator. He's got a bell cow at tailback right now, number 3 in the league in rushing, within shouting distance of the lead. But at the same time, if the passing game is open, he's got to take advantage of that too.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he fires one, but incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line.
Let's go.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They go play action here on 1st down. Flushed out right. Going deep here for... Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by Patrick Chung. And a great return as he gets this all the way to... The offense set to take the field here as they have the football. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection, maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jason McCourty, a safety blitz and a sack. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Back to throw here. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Complete. It's Henry. A big pickup, 18 yards, but they still stop him well short of the marker.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
So they do get 3 points, but that's now. Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a 1st down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. The throw over the middle, taken in. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. Running for the shotgun with Dre. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And a completion to Wilson. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And Wilson has it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one goes for 24 yards. They'll set up a throw. Caught by Wilson. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Here's a 2nd and 7. And Stills bringing it in.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Now on 1st down, Drake again. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's Drake. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. On 1st down, it's Drake. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Here's 2nd and 8. Buying time, and he's going to lose a yard or 2, taken down behind the line. And for the defense, their 3rd sack of the game.
That number tells you that they're starting to put it together with their defensive game plan. They're starting to feel pretty good about what the offense is doing, bringing the pressure at the right time, and putting the quarterback on the ground.
It's complete. Stills. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 28.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Hunter hit. So this offense will head back out there. They're in excellent field position after the fumble recovery. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On the ready.
20. Watch the pass.
Now.
They'll run on first down. Drake. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. The tackle was made by Michael Bennett. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Still's the intended target. Third down here. The Dolphins on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 7. Got his man. It's Williams. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make it.
Now following the field goal, what can this offense do? We're about to find out. On first down, it's Drake. He was taken down by Cassius Marsh. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. He's at the 30, 10, and he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll run on first down. Drake. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. They stay on the ground with Drake. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Running, it's Drake. And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. On first down, it's Drake. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Kenyon Drake. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. They'll run on first down. Drake. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Didn't get to the sticks, but that's an ideal carry there on first down, isn't it?
I mean, now you're 2nd and 1. Although, you know, in the NFL, even if you picked up the first down, I don't think it's a big difference because the clock doesn't stop.
Yeah, not like college.
Right. If it's college football, you want to make 2nd and 1 is probably better than picking up the first down because in college football, the clock stops with every first down and actually aids the defense in that situation.
So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus. and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better, and that got it done.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football.
Check 41. I'm on.
On first down, it's Drake, and he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue, just make sure you feed me the football? And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
A check on the numbers for Kenyon Drake last week. 2 trips to the end zone and well past 100 yards.
And going back and watching the film, we saw every kind of run from him, didn't we? We saw some power, we saw finesse, we saw speed, and what I love the most, he finished each and every run.
He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around at 42.
Ready. Mike, 55. Right there, remember, 55. Count him up. We want it. Count him up.
On 3rd and short, Drake. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. 2nd and 14. Looking for Stills here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Whitney Merciless barreling in for the sack. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got a man. It's complete. Williams. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. It's a big play there for Miami. 53 yards. The thing that hurt on that play, the missed tackle, that allowed the extra yardage.
It's a matchup game in the NFL. You get the guy that you want isolated, have him miss a tackle, and off you go.
No room to be had there on the first down run as he's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Justin Reed, the safety, made the tackle. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. That's caught out wide by Stills. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Break. 61. Matchbox light. Check 26. Check 26.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. They're able to locate Wilson. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll look to throw. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. They'll run on 1st down. Drake. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
It's complete to Williams. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 19 on 3rd and 18, and that'll move the chains. Now a draw play with Drake. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Now an open man. That's the tight end, Gesicki. It's complete. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 20-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Wilson's got it complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. They're going to look to throw. toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Albert Wilson, the intended receiver there. But it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. 2nd and 3. Flush to his right. He's going to... And the Miami Dolphins are into the end zone.
And that's...
How will this offense respond? Their defense just gave up the touchdown. Now it's their opportunity. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He completes it to Wilson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Go now. 30 base.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now back to throw. And Wilson has it. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him. And he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 32-yard line. They'll drop the throw. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done. They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
He's going to take, and this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Second and 10. And this is complete. It's Allen. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney, his 2nd sack of the night. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
And now a shot into coverage downfield is complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. He'll look to throw. Caught by Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for 13 at a Dolphin first down.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
And an alley to run. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Complete. It's Henry. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the third quarter. Back now in Houston, it's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4. They'll set up to throw. The quick slant caught. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. They'll look to throw here. And Stills has got it. Touchdown, Miami. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line.
70, Indy.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's complete. Stills. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now a handoff for Drake. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
And he's taken down inside the 30. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Trying to get it that time to Stills. And now it's 2nd down. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise or throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense can crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just...
And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll set up a throw. Complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Well, go ahead and throw the ball, man. You got the big lead. You got the clock on your side. Obviously, they don't care much about the feelings of the other team, do they?
Well, I was going to say, you better run to the locker room pretty quick after this one.
Well, right now, maybe. They're just looking at it from the fantasy perspective. More points for everyone if they win big.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Jadeveon Clowney bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Miami, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Buffalo to
B.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football.
Mike, 49. Let's go. Let's get this ball back to the offense.
On first down, it's Drake. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down there from the defensive end position.
How many times do we sit with coaches and they talk about a base defensive end, a guy who can anchor and play with leverage? We just saw a great example of it. And how about the bonus, tackling the runner for a loss?
2nd and 11. Incomplete. This is Albert Wilson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
We go. H.E. Gator. You must be true.
They'll run on first down. Drake, and he's got room. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. That's Yannick Ngakoue with a sack.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's...
And the pressure gets to him again. And Oliver in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Out to his left. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. On the give, this is Drake. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. A check on the numbers for Kenyon Drake last week. 10 carries, 57 yards. Looking to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Yannick Ngakoue able to record his 5th sack of the season. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. And he hits Drake. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain.
So much about offense is what we call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion, and defensively pure frustration. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Back to throw here. And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Back to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. They'll drop the throw, and a completion to Wilson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. They'll look to throw, and it's complete. Henry, and he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? He completes it to Henry. And he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. He'll look to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Hunter. And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Forced out to his left. He'll run it, and he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. This quarterback now, only 1 pass has hit the ground for him. 10 of 11 thus far. It's 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Rolling to his right. Caught. It's Wilson. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. 25 yards that time.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. He'll look to throw. Caught by Wilson. And he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Back to throw again. Wilson's got it complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't...
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Steps away to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. 2nd and 2. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
base.
Here we go. Let's go.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. 2nd and 5. Dancing to it, and he will score. Touchdown, Miami. It's their quarterback. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Kyler Fackrell, the outside linebacker, coming up to drop him for a loss of a full 10 yards. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. That sack by Tremaine Edmonds.
All right, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up. Back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle.
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the 1st down, although they would have taken it if they could have gotten it, but to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
Yeah, they got the safe completion on 3rd. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bills are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he completes it to Wilson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net them 23 and a 1st. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll set up a throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a 1st down. This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only...
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And his guys... Back now here on EA Sports. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Try to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw here. Complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
And an alley to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the 1st down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Jerry Hughes able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And Stills bringing it in. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. He'll drop to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. They'll set up to throw. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards and a first. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Right back to him on first down. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's 2nd and 8. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Well, to me, this leads to the question, do you admire the way he puts his body out there all the time, or do you think he should protect himself a little bit more?
Well, he's been on the ground several times with all those sacks that he's taken. So, I don't know, I kind of admire him not sliding down there, don't you?
I'm with you on that one. The meter definitely leans towards admiration.
They'll drop the throw. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his home. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
He certainly had plenty of success running the ball, and right now I'm getting the sense that he's looking to take off and run every time he steps back to throw it.
But they did a nice job there collapsing on him and holding him to a short gain. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. And his kick is right there. It's good, and it's celebration. As they have So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And I tell you, these division games never for the faint of heart, but they come through with a tight victory here on the road.
And you find yourself working harder in a game like this too, don't you? Yeah, because you got to stay with it, right? You got to stay with it. You got to stay locked in. It's our type of a game. And you just mentioned it. Division game on the road, tight, and they find a way to win it. Way to hunker down, as my old coach